Hello guys, today we are going to learn about minterms and maxterms. So first we will start with minterm. A minterm is a logical AND operation involving all the variables where each variable can be itself or its complement. That means if we, for example, if we take any boolean function, let's say f of a comma b. So the minterm of this boolean function will be the logical AND operation, that is dot operation, logical AND operation involving all the variables. That means we have to take the AND operation of all the variables. Here there are two variables, so it will be a dot b. So this is the minterm of this boolean function. But we can also here we also have where each variable can be itself or its complement. This means here a can be in its own form or its complement. That means a bar dot b, this is also a minterm of this function. A dot b bar, this is also a minterm of this function, and a bar dot b bar, this is also a minterm of this function. So these all four are the minterms of this function. Here we can say that each variable, for each variable there are two possibilities, that it can be in its own form or its complement, and there are n variables. Then for n variable function, the total number of minterms will be 2 raised to n. Now let's take another example of three variable function. Maybe it is f of a comma b comma c. Then the minterms of this boolean function will be a bar dot b bar dot c bar, a bar dot b bar dot c, and so on. To write down all the minterms of any boolean function, we have a trick, that is, first write down all the variables here, a b c. Here we have three variables, we have rewrote it here, and now we will write down all the possible by combinations of the zeros and ones of these boolean variables. That is, we will start with 0 0 0, then we will write 0 0 1. Here we will write down all the combinations possible for zeros and ones of all these three variables. To do so, we have a trick. First write down 0 0 0 and add 1 each time we go the next step. So 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. So these are all the possible combinations for these three variables. And to write down the corresponding minterms, what we will do is, wherever there is 0, we will write down the complement of that variable, and wherever there is 1, we will write down that variable itself. So first will be 0 0 0, so it will be a complement dot b complement dot c complement. For 0 0 1, it will be a complement dot b complement dot c. For 0 1 0, it will be a complement dot b dot c complement. For 0 1 1, it will be a complement dot b dot c. For 1 0 0, it will be a dot b complement dot c, and it will be a dot b complement dot c, a dot b dot c complement, and a complement dot a dot b dot c. So these are all the minterms possible for three variable function. Here we say that this first minterm is called as m0, second minterm is called as m1, third is m2, and so on till m7. So there are 8 minterms possible for three variable function, and it will be named as m0, m1, m2 up to m7. Now here we can note down one relation between these binary numbers and this minterm. That is, if we take, for example, any boolean function f of a comma b comma c, and let's say this function is any minterm, let's say it is m0, and we know that m0 is a complement dot b complement dot c complement. So we have taken a boolean function of a complement dot b complement dot c complement, and if we give the corresponding set of input to this boolean function, so it is 0 0 0, so complement of 0 will be 1 dot complement of again 0 will be 1, and again the complement of 0 will be 1, and 1 dot 1 dot 1 will be 1. Here we see that for a minterm, if we give the corresponding set of boolean numbers as the input, then the output will be 1. For any other minterm it will be the same. Let's say it is m2. For m2 it will be a complement dot b complement dot c. So it will be for zeros complement it will be 1. Again zeros complement will be 1, and the 1 itself will be 1. So 1 dot 1 dot 1 will be 1. For each minterm this condition is true. This is most important condition because it will be used in many questions further. Now we will move on to the max term. So here max term is a logical OR operation involving all the variables where each variable can be itself or its complement. It is the same as the minterm, just the difference is it is the logical OR operation. For again we will take an example of f of a comma b. This is a two variable boolean function. So the max terms of this function will be a plus b, a complement plus b, a plus b complement, and a complement plus b complement. These all four are the max terms of this boolean function. And again there are two possibilities for each variable, and for n variables it will be 2 raised to n minterms possible for n variable function. Now we will again take a function of three variable a comma b comma c, and the max terms of this function will be a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c complement, and so on. We will use the same trick as before. So we will write down a, b and c and write down all the possible combinations of zeros and ones of these three boolean variables. So it will start from 0 0 0, 0 0 1, 0 0 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 0 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0, and 1 1 1. So these 8 are all the possible combinations of the zeros and ones of these three variables. So here to write down the max terms corresponding to this number, we have to do is write down the variable itself if there is 0, and write down the complement of the variable if there is 1. This is the opposite of what we did in minterm. So here for this number it will be a plus b complement plus c. It is the opposite of minterm. So for 0 we write down the same variable, for 1 we wrote the complement of that variable, and we will do this same for rest of all. So these 8 are the all the possible max terms for this three variable boolean function, and we can name these max terms as capital M0, capital M1, capital M2, capital M3, capital M4, capital M5, and capital M6, and capital M7. So we can name this as capital M0. In minterm we wrote it as a small m, and here for max term it will be the capital M. Now again there will be a relation in this also. It will be for if we take an boolean function, let's say a comma b comma c, and if this is any max term, let's say m0. So if we take this boolean function as m0, and we know that the m0 is this boolean function, so it will be a plus b plus c. Now if we give the corresponding set of input to this boolean function, then we will get for 0 plus 0 plus 0 will be 0. Now we see here that for any max term, the corresponding set of boolean values of the boolean variables will give the output as 0. For any other example, if we take m2, for m2 it will be 0 plus 0 plus c's complement will be again 0, so it will again be 0. This will be the same for all the max terms. So if we take any other function for let's say for a 4 variable function, it will be the same, just it will start from m0 and it will go on till the end. It will be maybe m16, and this will be the same for minterm also. So this is how minterms and max terms are, and in next video we will learn what is SOP and POS.